She is watching.
It was 2:13 a.m. when Daniel first saw her. The snow outside his isolated Alaskan cabin wasn't falling normally. It was shifting, crawling across the ground like something underneath was breathing. Daniel stepped closer to the window and stared into the endless white wilderness. No roads, no neighbors, just miles of frozen forest. And then he saw it. A tall, thin figure standing beyond the tree line, perfectly still, watching him. He blinked, and it was gone. He told himself it was just snow playing tricks on his eyes, but deep down, he knew what he had seen. The next morning, he found footprints outside his cabin. Bare footprints, in -30-degree weather. They began at the forest, circled his cabin once, and stopped directly at his front door. Not leading away, but ending there. His heartbeat pounded in his ears as he slowly opened the door. Nothing stood outside, only white emptiness. But carved into the wood were 3 Russian words. Ona Smotrit. He didn't understand them, so later that day he drove 2 hours to the nearest town, Frost Hollow. Inside a small diner, he showed the photo to a waitress. Her face turned pale as she whispered the translation and said,
She is watching.
The waitress hesitated before telling him an old story few locals dared to repeat. Decades ago in Siberia, there were rumors of a woman who wandered barefoot through deadly blizzards. Some called her a spirit, others believed she was a secret experiment. Whenever entire villages reported people missing during snowstorms, someone always claimed they had seen a tall woman walking calmly through the ice. Then suddenly, the Soviet government sealed off the region, classified everything, and said that 30 years earlier, a Russian cargo plane had crashed deep in the Alaskan wilderness. Officially, there were no survivors. That night, Daniel couldn't sleep. The forest felt closer, some wore heavier. At exactly 2:13 a.m., 3 slow knocks echoed through his cabin door. This cold felt unnatural, intentional. Then a soft voice came from the other side of the door, speaking in broken English. Daniel. His blood turned to ice. He had never told anyone in town his name. The door handle began to turn slowly. Daniel grabbed his rifle, but before he could react, the door swung open without wind or snow entering. She stood there, tall, pale skin glowing faint blue, long black hair stiff with frost, bare feet resting on ice that formed beneath her. Her eyes were completely white, empty of pupils, empty of warmth. She stepped inside, and the wooden floor froze beneath her with every movement. She tilted her head slightly, as if studying him. You came back, she whispered. Daniel shook his head, terrified. I've never been here before. Her expression did not change. You always forget. Suddenly, pain exploded inside his skull. Images flooded his mind violently. Snow-covered fences, a hidden Soviet laboratory buried beneath ice, scientists in white coats, a glass chamber. Inside it was her, restrained. Silent screams frozen on her face. Then he saw himself wearing a Russian military uniform, speaking fluently, signing approval papers. Experiment 47. Cold Adaptation Project. The goal was to create a human who could survive absolute 0 temperatures. Side effects unknown. Daniel collapsed to his knees as the memories felt horrifyingly real. The lab evacuation. Orders to eliminate all subjects. He couldn't kill her. Instead, he opened the outer gates during a blizzard and let her escape into the endless Siberian winter. Days later, the plane transporting him crashed in Alaska. He was presumed dead. Given a new identity, his memories erased.